Hello together. How you going on? Fair middling like me. Well, boy, I had to tell you, I've just been rooting round in my loft, I have, till I found there was some wasps what I set up home there. Blimmin' things. Can't get rid of them, can you? Howsomever, before I scrapped down again sharpish like, I found some of my old school reports what I had at Paston. Catch you wondering, that's a grammar school that is, if you never heard on it. That's over at North Walsham. Anyhow, I got my books down. I was a bit alarmed by some of the comments they put in. Anyhow, I'll read you one or two. How to do better, said the form master. Can't do much worse. They was all called masters, they was, not teachers. And we had to address them all as sir, we did. Mind you, what some of them called us ain't worth repeating, that ain't. Anyhow, let's read the next one. My history master writ, can't remember dates or people, seem to lack interest. Allus gazing out of the window. I see the science master say something similar. He's a dreamer, what allus seen elsewhere. Only happy if he's trying to blow up the science lab. Well, I don't know about that, I can't remember that. I just remember taking the end off the rubber end off the Bunsen burner and lighting that up. Anyhow, the music master writ I was tone deaf and turned his attention to the other boys. I reckon that was all as well, don't you? The headmaster, he was a military bloke, a lieutenant colonel. He writ he was pleased to my progress in his private army. That's the school's combination, a cadet force. We was all conscripted in it, we was, unless we were conscientious objectors. Well, I don't think anyone objected. I got a stripe or two and became a corporal. But the head said, hey, if I don't pull me gaiters up, he'll give me a stripe across my backside and all. Well, that's a rum 'un. I always tell you, school days are the best days of your life, don't they? Tensy jolly likely. I couldn't wait to get away. I had a love-hate relationship with schools. That all started after a thunderstorm many years ago. I'll tell you about it in another of my little poems I've writ. That's called The Storm. Howsomever, you country mothers and boys, you call them tempests, don't you? I couldn't call it that, 'cause that old Shakespeare bloke, he writ something similar, did he? Mind you, mine do at least rhyme and his didn't. So here we go then, The Storm. Some little cough, I got a bit of a tizzick in my throat. Here we go then, The Storm. Now I wasn't afraid of nothing. There wasn't much that troubled me, except when a great old thunderstorm come rumbling off the sea. Mother'd cover up the mirror, put away the forks and knives. I'd get all fraught and flummoxed, under the table I would dive. From the safety of that old table, I'd stay till the storm had gone, peeping out from under the tablecloth, with its edges all frayed and worn. Mother laughed, now don't you worry, and just to allay my fears, she'd tell me, that's the old man, what's moving furniture upstairs. Oh boy, you are pathetic, she said to me one day, for when you're old enough for school, they'll laugh if you act that way. Now I hadn't been at school more than half a week when a storm came in off the sea. That lightning flashed, that thundered loud, and hully frightened me. On that and I couldn't concentrate, nor taken away too. And I was getting in a parlour state, but I knew what I had to do. Shoving my hand up in the air, I feel sick, I began to shout. The teacher waved her hand at me and said, do you get out? I ran across the playground getting sodden by the rain. My breath all came a-gasping until I was home again. The mirror was all covered up, the knives and forks had gone, but I was safe under the tablecloth. Who cares if that was worn? Mother said, "What are you doing? You're nothing but a fool." She clipped my lug, that hully smart, and clawed me back to school. Well, my old boobies, now you know why I didn't like school. And can you blame me? I ask you. Anyhow, I'll say cheerio for now together, and take you care of one another, and I'll see you again soon with another one of my tales, and maybe I'll have time to write another little poem for you. Take care.